tutorial on this braided pigtail hairstyle look that I wore in my January favorites video, and you guys seem to dig it, so I'm here to show you how to do it. This is kind of a tutorial for everybody, those of you who can just like whip out a braid and like nothing flat, and those of you who kind of struggle with them like I do. That's kind of why I do more of a loose, messy type of braid, because it kind of hides any imperfections that you guys might have in there like I do. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions at all, don't forget to leave those down below, and yeah, let's just get on with the tutorial. Okay guys, so what you're gonna need for this tutorial are 2 elastic guys. I found some lingering around. One of them has like weird purple stuff on it, but I'm gonna take a risk and use it anyway. And then also a very hairy, per usual, back combing brush. This is just to give myself some volume. Also, I'll be using my extensions. These are from VP Fashion. These are the 22-inch, I believe. I don't know. All of the information about my extensions I'll link in the description box. Also a discount code for you guys if you're interested. Sometimes putting my extensions will make them thicker, make the braids thicker. So there's a couple ways you can do your extensions. What I do is just like kind of like normal, but also if you're worried about the extensions showing in your part back here, just use these smaller tracks. One that either has 1 clip or 2 clips. Place the tracks on either side of the part and just make sure you avoid putting it straight down the center. Hopefully that makes sense. But what I'm gonna do, since I really don't care if my tracks show, nor do I care if my braids are super tight, they're just gonna be like loose braids. What I do is I start at the nape area. So I'm gonna part off here. Oh shoot, I forgot a clip. Now I'm gonna back comb the area that I just put down. You just wanna make sure you're giving yourself some padding in here for your extension to hold on to, because otherwise your extension will pull on your hair. That's when you can get breakage and damage. So I'm probably gonna go on with this guy. Take my clips and place them on either side and kind of tuck them in. If you guys know what it's like when you get new extensions, they are harder to clip before they get worn in. And then same thing, I'm just gonna go through and back comb. You don't want to put them too close up here because you'll see them when you go to braid them, so you want to make sure you keep them further down. I'm gonna back comb up here so I get some nice volume up top. I kind of part it to one side because I want one side to be more like, more of like an Elsa feel. Anyway, so you want to split your hair right down the middle in the back. I'm not really particular about my part, but if you want a really tight part, then you do want to make sure it looks straight. I'm going to start with this side, and what I do is I take 3 pieces. So I'm going to take this guy here, and then I'm going to take a section next to him. So you're going to take 3 sections eventually. So we're at 2 really uneven sections. No big deal. And then get the 3rd one going. I cross the front one over first, because we kind of want that to like be pumped up. But you get what I'm saying. So I always take this section first, and then I cross it over the middle section, so the second section we took. And then cross the last section over that section. So everything crosses over the middle basically. And then as you go down, you're gonna see that you're gonna have more pieces here. You wanna take this piece with that piece that was there and cross it over. If you guys have ever French braided before, that's kind of what you do, is you kind of just start taking the pieces that are in that area. So where this guy is, he's like a little thin guy now, so you want to add to him because there's hair in this area that need to go in the braid. So just take that hair in that area in with that piece. Take all that hair. But anyways, you cross it over that middle section. Here we are with the front section, and we want to take some more hair. If there's hair there, we want to take it in with it. Please cross this over that middle section. And then see this little guy? So we want to, and then there's these guys back here that we don't want to leave behind. So we gotta put them in with this guy. And sometimes the extension is there, so you just want to take him with it. It's gonna be a lot of hair, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. And then from here, you just braid as normal. So this side is done. We're gonna loosen it here in a second. If you didn't catch it the first time, no worries. We're gonna do the second side. Same thing, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the 3 pieces at the top. So I took one section, here's my second section, my very not naughty third section. And then again, I'm gonna start with the front piece, and the front piece is going to wrap around the center piece. And then that third piece we made is gonna wrap over that. This is the piece that was left. We're gonna see some pieces here around the face. So we're gonna add those pieces into this one that was already hanging down. So again, from the back, since you can't really see, any hair that's left over by the part, I just add it into that piece. And then again, we're gonna cross it over the middle. And I always kind of make sure I keep it a little bit farther back so it will go behind my ear. Big section here because it looks like we have an extension. So I'm gonna take that whole section here. I'm gonna leave my sideburn out. And this is gonna cross over the center. So this is a pretty big piece, but no shame, we're just gonna go with it. So we're gonna cross that over. And now we're over here in this guy's little puny thing. So we're gonna add some to him. Take a pretty big section there. Cross that over. Then once I get to here, where there's no more hair to be taken from either up here or back by the part, then I just start braiding as normal. And you guys can leave it like this if you want. What I do is I like to loosen it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start pulling on the braids. So I start from the top and I start pulling here, just gently, and it'll naturally start to come out a little bit. And since we put some back combing in there, it'll do more of a voluminous thing. If you pull too much, it's much harder to get it tucked back in. Or if you just pull a little bit at a time, then it'll just be more fluffy and not like, and also as I get down here, I also start loosening it. And now same thing on this side. Obviously don't pull on your hair if it hurts. Just find the places that are wanting to kind of loosen up a little bit. Keep loosening it up as much as you want until you get the desired look you're going for, but I think this is good enough for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up or say hey girl, hey in the comments box. Also, if you guys have any questions at all about this tutorial or how I got the hairstyle or anything like that, since I'm terrible at explaining things, I will do the best I can in the comments box. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.